If you had a chance to have dinner with a Bible figure, who would that be?
I'll choose David and Joseph.
Okay.
And my reason for Joseph is because Joseph is someone I call the entrepreneur who really has that wisdom for the future. He had that, mantle to really preserve that generation for years to come. And I really want to meet him and ask him, how did you come back through this? Like, my first question will be, how are you able to flee from Potiphar's And my question to David will be, how did you fall for Bathsheba? Because, no, seriously, because we get a lot of people criticize David for what he did. Yeah. But I always tell people that until you have stood on that very building David stood on and saw Bathsheba passing, for you to say, I don't like her, I'm gonna stay cool. Don't criticize David, because this is a man who really, he had power. He was a king. God said, this is a man after my heart.
After my own heart.
My own heart, right. And we are able to criticize David. Like, if you haven't been able to pass that test, I don't think you're qualified enough to judge that person. It's like a baby or a toddler trying to tell the mom that work is easy when you were just a toddler. Like, how I don't know if I'm making a point here. And
it makes sense with that.
And to Joseph, is like, how were you able to flee? Because he could have said, let me have an affair with Potiphar's wife. I'm the sugar boy. She's going to be provided for me. Like, man,
who's the sugar boy though?
that is a secret. These are things that I would really love to ask these two people. What really got you to fall for Bathsheba? Because, man, that is wild.
Only he knew what he saw. Only he knew what he saw.
Man, I don't even know what he saw, but
I mean, you and I were not there. So.
We were not there.
Yeah.
We were not there.
That height where David was at that moment, only he knew what he saw. Even though it sounds jovial, but only he knew the temptation. Only he knew the gravity.
Yeah.
The height of temptation that he knew what his body was doing here at that point.
That is very true. Like, how he really felt, like the desire, like, oh man, that's a fine woman going out there.
I don't know about that.
She is my tie. Like, what really went on, like, he probably be like, I got the money, I got the gold. Like, man, yeah.